Hey guys, it's Sam here. I'm here today at Treehouse Honolulu with a few other female entrepreneurs with the Open Pine Society, and I'm just going to be bringing some of these wonderful entrepreneurs over to interview them and talk about their business. So if you live in Hawaii or if their business expands to the mainland and you have access there, then this is a great opportunity to learn more about some female entrepreneurs in the area and have them spread the word about their business. So let's get to it. Today we are at Treehouse Hawaii and I'm here with Michelle, who's going to be talking a little bit about her business. So take it away, introduce yourself.
Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Carmack. I'm an event planner and community builder. One of the things I'm really passionate about is supporting female entrepreneurs, and I do that through events. So I really merge my few passions, which is creating events and building community and helping my target audience, which is female entrepreneurs, design life on their terms. And a little backstory, the reason why I'm super passionate about helping female entrepreneurs is because I come from a family of female entrepreneurs. I am a first generation American, and I think about this all the time, where if the women in my life, my family, didn't take the leap to start their own lives and design life on their terms, my opportunities today would be so much more different from what they could be or would be. So I always think about, well, if I'm going to create an impact in a specific group of people, it's going to be for female entrepreneurs, because that's something that I feel really passionate about.
Perfect, yeah, and I've been able to experience that on her business, and it's been an amazing journey so far. You kind of talked about why. Do you want to talk a little bit about your experience in it then, and like how you've seen yourself grow through your business?
Yeah, for sure. Before I dive into that, I got to paint the picture a bit. So one of the reasons why I wanted to start my own business was because I was thinking, well, what would my life look like if I were to start a family today in the scenario that I was in, working a 9-to-5 job, doing the work that I was doing, living the lifestyle I was living? Would I really enjoy being a mom and a wife and all the other roles that we play as women? And the answer to that was no. It wasn't the lifestyle that I wanted to live. So knowing that that was the answer, I told myself, well, what do you want to do, Michelle? Like, you can't just sit here and be sad about it. You have to do something about it. And that took me down the journey of reflecting on my own history, my lineage, my family, the opportunities that we have, which I shared with you earlier. And I started thinking about, well, how am I going to get there? And I realized that it's hard for any type of transition, whether it's starting your own business or, starting a new job or becoming a mom. Like, those big transitions in your life, you need community.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I really found is I decided to challenge myself in building my own community. Even though I didn't know how to do that, I had a really small network of people, and most of the people I knew were in the business that I was working at. So that was my first step, was to build a community of supportive women and start finding clarity in what I wanted to do.
Nice. And you've been super successful. You've achieved so many of your goals, and you're still working towards achieving even more. So how would people go to you? Which people should go to you? And what would they find out of like working with you or subscribing to like Open Pine, things like that? Talk about that.
Yeah, what's really interesting is when I launched the community, which is Open Pine, I didn't know what it was. I just knew that it was something I wanted to surround myself with. It was a community that I wanted to build and be part of. But as a business owner and as an entrepreneur, I had no idea what this business was. Like, it wasn't until I launched it maybe around 4 or 5 years ago. And it wasn't until maybe 2 years ago that I realized I'm an event planner. Oh, like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like moseying along thinking that I was a community builder. But really, if I were to look at it from a business perspective, the industry that I'm in is events. And like, even diving more deeply into what type of events, I do more like corporate events. So like seminars, conferences. I also host like regular meetups like this for our entrepreneurs. And the reason how it's tied together is I believe that you can create community. I believe that you can create company culture through events, because nothing can replace in-person connections. And I think that's something we all recognized during the pandemic, is there's nothing that can replace that. So I choose to build community through events. So the people who would want to work with me or join our community is for female entrepreneurs most people are like just getting started, trying to find their footing in the ground, trying to find their clarity. So we welcome people who are just getting started, even if it was an idea. We're also welcoming people who are in motion in their business, because as we all know, when you become an entrepreneur and things are in motion, you kind of tend to lose like the human connection side of things, because you're so interested in like, okay, well, what is the next step that I need to do? Do you feel that same thing?
Yes, yeah.
And it's kind of like one of those things, like you have to be intentional about getting out there and like networking with other people, but building genuine friendships as well. So we welcome people who are in the mix and in the motion of running their business, but are looking for community because it's lonely sometimes. And then the last group of people I would say who would want to join us in the Oak and Pine Society are people who are further along. So people who have built their businesses, who have been successful, and now they want to give back to a community of female entrepreneurs, whether that's through opportunities that you have or through mentorship. It's a life cycle of the female entrepreneur, right? It's like you're just getting started, you're finding clarity, and then you're in motion, and then now you want to give back to other people. And the society is a really great place for us to incubate that kind of culture. So that's the community side of it. And then the other side is the event planning side. Like I mentioned, I focus on conferences, retreats. I also focus on exhibits. So any type of event planning when it comes to those settings, I can definitely help.
That is so awesome. Yeah, just jack of all trades when it comes to communities and people.
Yeah, so and the thread throughout is the events.
Yeah, bringing people together in person. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for being here today with us and talking about yourself and your business and everything. It's very inspiring for a lot of people as well. And Oak and Pine in general is just inspiring to be a member with it and being around all of these people that are entrepreneurs and living really great life by designs. So thank you so much again. Anything else you want to add just to top it all off?
Thanks for listening. And if you have an opportunity to support a female entrepreneur, please consider it. If you are a part of a corporation and you have the chance to make decisions like that on behalf of your company, consider a female entrepreneur, consider a small business, because you're giving opportunities that they wouldn't have otherwise. So just being mindful of that is huge.
Perfect ending. That was a great little last piece, but awesome. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Awesome. Okay.
So I am now here with Leah, right? And Leah's going to talk about her business as well. So take it away.
So my name is Leah, and I've partnered with a company named Savvi, and we have begun, it's a lifestyle brand, but we've begun in premium athleisure wear because I think it's something that we are all living our lives in. So this company started at the very beginning of COVID. Of course, we didn't know that at the time, but I mean, I think we were all living in stretchy pants more than ever. So it just made sense, and that's really what's on trend, and it's a market that is projected to even grow further, really in all ages, especially for women. That's who we market to. So it was an initial hesitant yes, because I had so much on my plate at the time. I was, as a mom, I was homeschooling, and that was a new thing. It was also a really easy yes, because it was something I was already living my life in. So.
Oh, nice. Okay. And you want to share more about like your journey since doing it and what you've experienced, your growth, everything like that?
Yep. So like anything else, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster, right? I think it's been so good because I've gotten to lay the foundation. I've gotten to be the first. And throughout my life, I think in different things I've said, I wish I had, started this sooner. And so this was like, okay, I was a little bit afraid to partner and really build something from the beginning, but it's been so fun. There have been times where it's been fast and furious. But it's clothing, and it's so simple. It's not rocket science, right? Nobody had to teach me how to put my clothes on today. And it's how it makes me feel, and how I'm able to share that with other women so that they can just feel just incredible in the skin that they're in right here, right now. Amazing, so wrapped in love.
Oh, that's a great story and very inspiring for people that might be afraid to take a leap like the way that you have. So that's really important to share with people. And for people that are looking to purchase like your clothing pieces, what would you say are some things that you have to offer?
Okay, so we are completely online, so no storefronts. So that's where we're able to make higher commissions than others. So we're one of the first in not in this industry, but in how we distribute it. So it's been very empowering, creating a lot of resources. And if you are interested in getting the clothing, you can reach out to any of the brand partners that are out there, or even me, and go onto our website. It can be totally overwhelming, so I love helping people shop. I'm like, narrow it down for me, sis. What are you looking for? Like, if you need a new pair of leggings, do you need it to be high rise? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to show you what we have and what we recommend. Or does it need to have pockets, or things like that.
Okay, so and you have like athletic leisure wear and things like that. So what are some of the items that are really popular?
Okay, so we definitely have some leggings that are our most popular. So I would look into these are our newer ones. I actually have them on, so this is kind of perfect. This is from our sustainable collection. So from beginning to end, just love done, and is so good for our planet Earth.
Awesome.
But it does all the things. And so this is called our Audrey legging, high rise, full length, pockets, no front seam, all the things.
Nice.
And then we're slowly branching out. So we have more of our lifestyle pieces, and we also have vibe pieces that, on trend, season, whether you're going to work or you're going out, or, our pieces are really meant to take you from, the beginning to end of your day, whether that's meeting with girlfriends or taking a yoga class, or it's really made for today's woman.
Yeah, amazing. Okay, well, thank you so much for letting me interview you and talking about your business. Is there any last piece that you would want to share?
If you're looking into Savvi, what I've partnered with, our motto is come as you are. And so I hope that anybody who experiences this brand feels that, to come as you are. So
awesome. Well, thank you again. I appreciate you being here, and thank you.
Thank you.
So, hi guys, I'm now here with Melissa.
Hi.
Hello. So introduce yourself, talk about your business, what you do.
Yeah, so my name is Melissa Williams, and my Instagram handle is Happy Hibisco, and I am a photo and production assistant.
Awesome. And how did you get into that?
I've always, even since I was a little kid and even in college, I always gravitated towards, like, I guess you could say, the industry and like all the behind the scenes that goes into it. And so I studied set design in college, and after college I kind of had a lot of self-doubt. And as I got more experience, or even just little gigs of photo assisting, I realized, oh my gosh, I really do love this. This really is a part of me.
Nice.
And I really love being around other creatives and just helping bring that vision or goal to life.
Awesome. So how's the journey been so far for you?
I think the biggest, or a big challenge, is sometimes just getting over that self-doubt, getting out of your own limiting beliefs, because if there's something that's inside of you that keeps calling you, there's a reason why it's calling you. And so I've been a lot better about putting myself out there, and just even trying to reach out or follow up with people that I've worked with, because sometimes I think that there can be so much going on, and just a follow-up can sometimes just like be that reminder, like continuing to plant the seed in other people's mind,
Awesome. Yeah. Very cool. And so I know you said that you help like production assistant kind of thing. So if people were looking for you, what are they looking for? What kind of people should seek you out?
Okay, so anybody that has a creative goal that they're looking to put together, whether that is a stylist, a photographer, or even a producer. If you have actually even a small business, I love working with small businesses. So for me, sometimes it's like I love to come in and just add that creative input or like creative ideas. Also, I'm someone that's full of ideas. So even though I can probably just be more of an assistant on the assistant side, I think there's also, living in Hawaii, there's all these natural elements that come up. So when I'm assisting a photographer, really enjoy supporting them in the elements of nature not being an issue.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. So you bring your mind to the table, your whole creativity, the ideas. You are a little bit of extra brain power and creativity. I like it.
I also really don't take things personal on set, because I think that sometimes you're on time crunches and there's so many different things going on that for me, I'm like, yo, what's the goal? Let's get this goal going, and give me direction. Tell me what you need me to do. boss me around. I don't mean that in like a mean way, but just
Right,
like, what's the
yeah.
goal? Let's get it.
Yeah.
So I kind of turn into this like little hustle moment where I'm like,
Yeah,
yes, like
amazing.
I get really excited for like these creative elements and projects.
Yeah, awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
well, thank you so much for letting me
Yeah.
interview you and speaking with us today.
Yeah,
Is
thank
there
you so
any
much.
last thing that you would want to add on top of everything? Top it all off?
You know what? I think for me, just sharing something that I've had to get over is like if there's something inside of you that you keep gravitating towards, or you feel like it's something that keeps calling you, like get out of your head and just take that chance and just
Yeah.
pursue it, or
Awesome, yeah.
see where it leads you. You just never know.
Yeah, full of inspiration, just like
Yeah.
everyone else here today.
Yeah.
Very motivating. So thank you again.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Melissa. Thank
of
you.
course.
Okay. Hey, so I didn't film an outro for this event or this video, so here is me filming it now. I just finished editing majority of the video. Thank you to everyone who let me interview you. Michelle, Leah, Melissa, thank you guys so much for sharing about your business and your journey starting up the business and ways that people can find you to benefit from the business that you have created. There are so many other like-minded female entrepreneurs that are a part of the Oak and Pine Society, which is where I found these wonderful women and where I continue to find people like this. So if you're interested in knowing more about Oak and Pine, let me know, because I am quite passionate about bringing more people into the community. Community is just a huge thing for me. I like being around people that are uplifting and motivating and inspiring and very positive people. So if that's something that you're also interested in, let me know, and I would be more than happy to tell you more, invite you to open events, and see if it's something that you would enjoy as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you found some value in the stories that were told or in the businesses that were shared, and you either get something out of the goods or service that are provided from these business people, these business women. And if you have any questions, please let me know, whether it be again about Oak and Pine or about any of these businesses or my business as well. I am more than happy to continue sharing about local female entrepreneurs, and it is a huge honor of mine to be able to share this. So thank you again to those who I interviewed, and thank you to you for watching this and supporting entrepreneurs in your area. Have a good rest of your day, and thank you.